Hey everybody, it's me, the real king of BC. And hang on, before I get into today's video, I just want to address something. My channel has been getting a decent amount of success lately, and I have 2 new subscribers. Welcome to the real king of BC. I really do hope you enjoy your stay, and please try not to cause any trouble. I am a smaller channel, and I'm trying to create a tight-knit community of people who like to have nice and civil discussions, but also like to have fun. So, yeah. Also, I'm going to introduce you to my editor, Diego. Say hi, Diego. Anyway, so yeah, thank you for supporting me. I'm going to continue making videos, and I might even start live streaming at some point if this channel gets big enough, and if I can. I'm not very active on my social media, but I've become more active on social media. So if you want to hit me up, say hi to me, maybe have a nice civil discussion, we can do that. Have a nice back and forth. Just, again, don't forget to hit me up on social media if you want to. You don't have to, but yeah. Please enjoy your stay. But anyway, on to the video. So, this video is going to be about the classic anime sub versus dub debate. And I guess I'm going to really be doing more of an overview of the whole thing because, well, I don't necessarily want to talk about the debate itself. I just want to talk about how times have changed since then. And the debate has actually slowed down as time has gone on, and not as many people take it seriously because it was a really dumb debate to begin with, which is true. It was. You can watch anime however you want to. It shouldn't matter that much. But anyway, so yeah, for the longest time in anime, there have been 2 ways to watch it. When it comes to the language, of course. Sub and dub. Sub stands for subtitles, and it houses the native language of that specific anime, and it is not always Japanese. Sometimes it's Chinese or Korean even. And dub is when the anime gets translated to a different language, such as English or Spanish, for example. And that's pretty much the rundown on dubs and subs and what they are. And dubs and subs themselves are very important because they're 2 different ways to enjoy anime. Some people love subs, some people love dubs, some people aren't big fans of subs, though I haven't really seen many of them, and a lot of people don't seem to be big fans of dubs. Now, I know about this one. Now, I gotta make a bit of a confession here. I've never really been a huge fan of anime subs, and that might seem like blasphemous to some people, but the reason is because, and you're probably gonna laugh at this, and fine, laugh, if you may, but I grew up with 4 kids, and Toonami. Like, I am so used to watching anime in English. Sometimes I actually will watch the original Japanese if the dub is not available, but I do prefer the dub over the subs. But really, that's just my opinion. If you like sub over dub, it doesn't matter. Just don't be an elitist. I don't like those people. They're incredibly annoying on both sides. Whether you're a dub elitist or a sub elitist, it doesn't matter. You're annoying all the same. And you know what? Your opinions don't matter, in my opinion, because people can watch whatever the heck they want to watch. I say that because these people act like their opinions are facts, but I don't want to get into that now. Anyway, the point is that you should be able to enjoy anime however you want to. Don't let others dictate how you watch it, alright? If you want to watch a dub, then that's fine. If you want to watch a sub, that's fine. People, back when anime was getting big, like during the 2000s, made a huge deal of this, right? Because back in the 90s, English dubs were not very good. They were very bad. Like, there were a lot of 90s anime out there that had very bad dubs, and very few of them actually had very good dubs. And the same thing goes for most of the anime of the early 2000s. The mid and late 2000s, that's a different story. The dubs actually started getting better around that time. I mean, unless you count 4Kids, but not all of the shows are badly dubbed, in my opinion, but whatever. Now, I already talked about 4Kids, but now I want to talk about Toonami. Now, Toonami is important because, like I said, I'm used to watching anime in English, and part of that isn't just because of 4Kids, but it's also because of Toonami. Toonami is a late-night anime blog that shows different types of anime, like Inuyasha, or right? Or Full Metal Alchemist, or Bleach, right? Or even Sailor Moon. The point is that they show different types of anime, some popular, some not so popular, and they're all in English. That was pretty much how I became used to hearing anime in English from watching Toonami for so long, ever since I was a kid. I didn't start watching anime with the original sub until like years later. I do it a bit more now, but I'm still a big fan of the dub. I'm just too used to it, right? I'm just too used to hearing anime in my native language. But Toonami is a big part of my childhood because, much like 4Kids, they actually introduced me to a whole slew of anime that I never would have watched if it weren't for Toonami. Now, they did a much better job of introducing anime to people in my generation than 4Kids did. But the point is that Toonami is important. It basically created an entire generation of anime fans all over again. Again, much like 4Kids did, but much better. And then you have Funimation and Crunchyroll. Now, Funimation and Crunchyroll around this time were in like the 2000s. Were smaller companies. Hell, Crunchyroll used to be a pirate company run by fans. Yeah, more people know about this now, but I don't think everybody knows about this. Yeah, back in the day, as it turns out, Crunchyroll used to be a pirate site for anime fans. Now it's a legit business. No longer run by fans, but now run by business people, pretty much. CEOs and executives and the like. Businessmen and women, all of that. So yeah, it's kind of weird how that works, ain't it? And then you go to Funimation. Now, Funimation, okay, let's get this out of the way. Funimation have done some scummy things, right? They've done some shady things here or there. They have. If you want to judge them for those shady things, then you're welcome to. Heck, I certainly have. But honestly, for the longest time, I thought Funimation had some really good dubs. Like, they made some nice dubs. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were really good. And people do disagree with me on that, but in my opinion, they did some really good dubs. Look, if you're not a fan of Funimation, that's fine. Alright? I'm not justifying all the shady shit that they've done. They've done a lot of shady shit. I don't know everything about that in detail. I just know that they've done some bad stuff, alright? But at the same time, they've done some really nice dubs. You gotta admit that. Come on now, you gotta admit that. But yeah. Personally, I'm just glad that the whole debate is over. It was really dumb, and it went on for way too long. And I'm glad that anime fans are no longer just going back and forth about this, because they really don't need to. It's your opinion, man. You do what you want, right? Which reminds me, if you like anime, do you like to watch it dubbed or sub? I will not judge you. Please tell me in the comment section. Which reminds me, if you want to have more anime discussions or more movie discussions or video game discussions, or really just civil discussions in general, then please do not forget to, there we go, check the description. All of my social media is in there. It is very important. Do not forget it. And, of course, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new here to the Real King of BC, then welcome. Have a nice day, people.